Bill mentioned people on the committee, I could not attend a single meeting. The one thing I am responsible for is making 2 phone calls to Jim and Hiatt and Mark Hartford, who invite them here on behalf of the class. And they graciously joined us. I want to thank them for that. I want to mention a couple of things. Those of you who know me best know that I do very little planning, and when I do, it's usually ineffective. They're all 3 here. And I didn't plan this, but they represent all 3 of the schools we were in our 12 years of education. Nancy was a grade school teacher at the #1 school in Elwood. She said, give me the best of the brightest. Martha was a counselor and social studies and history teacher in junior high school. And shielded us from Mr. Walters for those 2 years. So we should all thank him for that. All of you think of Jim Hiatt every time you read please. But for a lot more than that, I was my sister's she drove out with the Hiatts, and my wife was unable to be here. And I was going to make a big deal of the Hiatts driving 10.5 to 11 hours to be here yesterday, and driving 10.5 to 11 hours to go home tomorrow. I was going to make a big deal of that until I saw Carrie. How the hell you got here to Chicago on that day? Martha was able to ride with me and didn't complain, so I'll give her a ride home. One other thing I do want to mention is, if you have the opportunity, I've already cleared this, she's going to be 29 again, I think, a week or 10 days. Except now she's admitted that the numbers are reversed. She's going to be 92. So. In our lifetimes, I'm sure all of you talk about this, we probably spend as much more time with our teachers as we did our parents in a lot of cases, and certainly other family members. So those people, either trying to motivate or inspire us, and I think the 3 people we invite are as good an examples of that as we can. I've been blessed with being able to call them friends for all these years. I think there's a fine line between when a student says, I give up, and when they say, I get it. And I will be around 67. Yes.
I'll tell you what makes me feel really good. As you know, I taught high school biology for 8 years here. And I enjoyed every minute of it. And when I left, I was depressed for a long time because it wasn't with my students. But anyway, it makes me feel really good now, and my heart is really warm for all of you who come and told me I teach biology. I just think that is great. So thank you so much, and I'll try to get around and see all of you before we go. I just want to tell you a little story. There was this group of guys that worked in this factory. Probably it was either Kokomo or maybe Anderson, I'm not sure. But anyway, they kept talking to one of their fellow workers, asking him if he was going to go to his class reunion. He says, no, I don't like that sort of thing at all. I don't want any part of it. And he kept doing this year after year after year, and they just kept after him, kept after him, kept after him. So finally, when the 50th reunion came, they said, Bill, it's not you, Bill. It's time for you to go to your reunion. He says, okay, I'll go. But I don't want to go. So he went to his reunion, and Monday he came to work, and he says, Bill, we're so happy you went to that reunion. Did you have a good time? He says, no, I did not. Those people got so old they didn't even recognize me. So as none of you, I recognize you, but I didn't remember your names. But anyway, it's been great, and we're having a wonderful time. I'm very proud of all of you. Thank you so much.
I just want to say a few words. Number one, I grew up in Elwood, Indiana. And in turn, it was a wonderful, wonderful city to grow up. And then eventually to raise our children for a period of time in Elwood, Indiana. I felt very safe. I felt very happy. I knew that we had an excellent school system from the get-go. When I went to college, I tested out a lot of things because of the teachers that I had in Elwood High School. And, I've been back. I used to come back for a reunion of my friends. And then, of course, the mothers all died. And so then, in turn, didn't come back anymore. But, my memories of being in Elwood, Indiana, are very, very special, and I always remember them, and the warmth and the kindness and the consideration that you've all given. And it was a very, very difficult time for us to move from Elwood, Indiana to Maryland, because we were giving up a lot. Our family was here, and so forth and so on. But in turn, it opened up a new horizon for all of us. But again, I still think of Elwood, Indiana as well.
I think most of you have done quite well. Just keep up the good work. Thank you.